Good afternoon. It's a lovely day here. Welcome to the SR UK Dubai talk show. Today we are at the University of Birmingham Dubai. Joining me right now is Dr. Humayun. He is an associate professor of the computer science department and the faculty head. So it's with great privilege, it's thanks to him that we are here today for this interview session. First of all, thank you, Dr. Humayun, for allowing me to be here. So let's start off with the first of my many questions. So, what makes computer science a special program, and can you tell us a little bit more about this area of study?
Right. So thank you very much for your kind introduction. So I would like to start by telling you something about the University of Birmingham rankings. So University of Birmingham is one of the first Russel Group universities to have its campus in Dubai. We are a top 100 university, and computer science is actually one of the very interesting domains globally. If we talk about uh, our research rankings, we are in the top three universities in the UK. And if we consider our rankings overall, so we are the seventh highest ranked school in the UK. Computer science is special because we offer the same quality education in Dubai campus, which is ensured by the same quality educators. We have highly qualified teaching staff. All of them have PhDs from highly reputed universities in the world. They have more than 10 years of experience in the higher education in most of the cases, and some of them have even around 15, 20 years of experience of higher education. If we talk about our curriculum, it is very high quality because it is the same curriculum that we offer in our UK campus. We also make sure that our assessments are at the same standard as in UK, and we go as far as scheduling our assessments at the same time as in our UK campus. So at the end of the day, students studying in Dubai campus, they receive the same degree with the same quality education.
That was a lovely introduction to computer science, and it seemed very magnificent. So moving on, so how exactly is the coursework? Is it more of a blended approach where you get theoretical, or does it have some practical lab elements? I mean, how does it exactly work for computer science?
Okay, so that's a very important point. Computer science is actually a practical domain, but it is also a very rapidly evolving discipline. Therefore, we cannot rely on teaching tools only. So, what we focus on is theoretical foundations as well as practical skills. So, in our curriculum, we offer subjects which are building the theoretical side of computer science as well as mathematics, problem solving, but we also focus on practical programming skills, introducing latest state of the art tools and technologies that are becoming available in the discipline. This is important because as we move along, technology is changing very rapidly,
I agree.
and if students have good foundation on the theoretical side, they will be able to move quickly or adapt quickly to the newer technologies that become available.
Definitely, it's all thanks to the program over here for making students ready. So let's now move on to maybe about some scholarships. So currently, what is on demand at the moment?
Right. So we offer a number of programs at our undergraduate and postgraduate levels. If we talk about the undergraduate level, we have three different programs. BSc Computer Science is our main degree. Then we have a very popular program that's called BSc in AI and Computer Science. And we have a special degree that's called MEng in Computer Science and Software Engineering. This is basically an undergraduate master's program which combines the undergraduate studies along with a master's program in the same degree certificate.
It would be 4 years then in
It is
duration.
actually a 4 year
Okay.
degree program. Now, if we talk about scholarships, so we have a number of different scholarship options available. for students who enroll in Dubai campus. These include scholarships based on academic merit. Then we have scholarships for students coming from GEMS school systems. We have scholarships for Emirati nationals. We also have scholarships for corporate employees and their sponsored candidates.
Okay.
In terms of academic scholarship, the range is between 10 to 30%, depending on the academic performance of the candidates in their previous qualification.
Well, it's lovely to see that you have a mixture or variety for different schooling systems. So now, can you just tell us that about Dubai in particular, and especially for the University of Birmingham? I mean, what makes Dubai very special?
So the very first thing that I would like to mention is that Dubai is a very accessible place. So if you look at the global map, Dubai is practically at the center of the world. You can have, let's say, access to Far East. You can have access to European countries. You can have easy access to many of the African nations. Uh, Another key point for Dubai is its multicultural and diverse environment. So we have uh, more than 150 nationalities represented in Dubai, and we have similar demographics in our student body as well. So when we talk about students, you will find within your classroom candidates from students from China, students from India, Pakistan, students from the local region, Gulf, GCC, Egypt, and we also have a few students from European countries. So the demographic is also very important. Then Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world.
I
So
definitely agree.
security and safety is
That's true.
also very important, and especially if parents feel that their daughters may not feel comfortable while they are alone in a Western country, they can feel much more assured that Dubai is a safe place for them.
This too is one of the pressing issues with a lot of parents
Yes,
because, sending the daughter all across abroad to a new country, and is it safe? So
yes,
that's a very good point which you tackled.
right. Apart from this, Dubai, we actually have a brand new campus. Another key point to mention is that we have one of the smartest campuses in the world. Dubai campus is state of the art, and we provide latest facilities to our students, which include, for example, access to state of the art labs. We have high quality teaching and learning spaces for them. Similarly, we also have social spaces, which include latest, you can say, gadgets for them, or they can, let's say, bring their own devices and then they can work with, you can say, their colleagues. Other spaces, for example, on campus include, let's say, meeting rooms that the students can reserve, and then, for example, they can work on group or team projects, for example. That could also be, that is actually one of the most common use of those teaching spaces or learning spaces.
And we can go talk about. I've noticed when I was coming in over here, there was an auditorium. There were some cafes as well, and there's a nice atrium outside. So can you tell us a little bit about that? It looks very homely,
Right.
like as if you're in the UK. So
So yes, the design of Dubai campus is inspired from our home campus in Edgbaston. It is following a similar scheme of a red brick university. The campus is designed to be, you can say, student friendly in the hot summers. So the atrium space is an indoor space, but the students don't feel that they are within a confined space. So it's huge in terms of the size and capacity. And as you know, summer times in Dubai could be quite hot.
it is very hot.
So so while being on campus, but getting the feel of being an open space and being able to socialize with their peers on campus is important. part of the university life.
I definitely agree, Doctor. So, moving on. So, let's just talk about the Birmingham's presence here in Dubai. So, what are some of the key features you like about this campus in particular? Let's talk about, let's say, student support.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's talk about, anyways, what student services, facilities, what do students have over here that makes it special and different to the UK? So, how can they feel at home?
Right. So this is actually a very important point from the student support perspective. So when students join us on the Y campus, they can expect a very good support for them. So as compared to our UK campus, the student numbers are much more reasonable. So, for example, in the UK campus, you can expect to be part of a classroom of 400 students, whereas in the Y campus, this ratio of students versus staff is much more student friendly, I would say. So, that's the first point. So in terms of the student support, we actually have a multi-layered approach. So there are multiple levels of support available. For example, if a student needs academic guidance and support, their first point of contact is their module lecturers. So they can speak to them, they can discuss their academic questions within lectures. They can also ask them during the tutorial sessions or practical labs, and they will also be able to join them in their office hours. We also make a very good use of digital media tools to support our students. So we have the latest state of the art learning management system that's called Canvas, and we are also making a very good use of other platforms including Microsoft Teams for supporting our students. All of the students who join us, they are assigned a personal academic tutor as well. We can also call it a mentor.
All
So the
right.
academic tutor remains with the students throughout their academic journey with us. So a student will be able to speak to their mentor on weekly basis, and they can discuss their academic or any other issues that they might be facing. That's the second layer of support that we have made available. Similarly, for all of our programs, we have program directors available who can address any program level issues that the students might be facing. Then we have the head of subject, that's myself. And then going forward, we also have a dedicated well-being office, and well-being officer will be able to support students in cases of situations which are beyond their control. For example, if a student is facing a medical situation or a sickness on a critical day when, for example, an assessment was due, or they were up for an exam and they could not, let's say, attend that exam due to an extenuating circumstance. So in that case, they can speak to the well-being officer and get the appropriate support. And another layer of support is available through the student peers. So we have a system where we have student representatives who represent their cohorts at a campus-wide forum that's called the student staff forum. So students who feel that they cannot discuss issues anonymously, and they want to, let's say, highlight certain issues by remaining anonymous, they can speak to their fellows or student representatives, and then that issue can be discussed at the student staff forum, and then we will get it addressed over there. So again, there are multiple levels of support available to our students, and just to highlight, we have observed over the last few years that the students, they study the same materials, they go through the same assessments, and in most of the cases, students in the Y campus, they perform better in terms of their academics as compared to our UK students. So the results of students are reflecting the kind of support that they're getting on the Y campus.
And then lastly, let's touch up on the subject of graduate. So let's assume a student has like finished with his program, he's done with his undergrad, or let's just say the masters. So what is the market like over here in terms of getting a job or maybe like a work placement? Or could there be a chance for them to stay back like the UK, the post-study work visa? So is there such a scheme available here in Dubai?
Yes, that's a very important question. So, our graduates are, first of all, as they go through the same academic rigor, they go through the same evaluation processes, and they get the same degree certificate. So they are highly sought after by the graduate employers. So in the past, we have seen that our graduates have been employed by some of the leading companies in the region, which include PwC, which include, for example, Dubai Aviation. Students have gone on to work for international banks, for example, Societe Generale, and then there are other companies who are looking for our candidates.
So, doctor, can you tell us what do graduates tend to do? So, of course, once they graduate, in the UK, you have the 2 years post-study work visa. It sounds very attractive, and of course, every international student would love to stay back in the UK and look for a job over there. So, in Dubai, is there a similar scheme? Like, does it follow in the trends or patterns of University of Birmingham? So, what facilities do graduates have here? Can they stay back in this country?
Yes, indeed. This is actually one of the very good questions. So, similar to what UK offers, so we have a recently revised visa scheme available for students as well. So, students who study with us at Dubai campus and they graduate with first class honors degree, they have the option to apply for the golden visa scheme. And in the past, we have had a few students who have actually obtained the golden visa. The golden visa gives them a residency of 10 years in the region, and they can actually work and they can study and they can even uh, go out of the country for a longer duration, and this visa will still remain valid. So that's an interesting development in the region, and I believe this is going to be very interesting for the future candidates.
So we forgot one important aspect, which was the admissions process. So can you just brief us how does it work here at the University of Birmingham in Dubai?
Right. So the admission cycle remains open around the year. So typically, the admission cycle starts in the month of October, and then the application process is online. And once an application has been submitted, the admission office in UK processes it and gives feedback, or let's say, makes an offer within 3 weeks' time. So the students are, or the candidates are highly encouraged to apply for the admission to the next academic year as early as possible, although late applications are also possible and accepted as far as the month of July, I would say.
And let's get to the application process. So when a student applies, what are you looking for in a prospective candidate? I mean, is it his academics previously, or could it be his previous background at school? Is it the grades? I mean, what qualities do you seek in a prospective applicant if you look at them, doctor, and your thoughts?
Yes, so the admission requirements in Dubai campus are very similar to our UK campus. So we look for candidates with three A levels. One should be in maths, the other two science subjects. And typically, we expect them to have an A grade in maths and B grades or higher in other science subjects.
Okay, ABB.
ABB
All
is
right.
the minimum expectation. Similarly, we also request the candidates to provide two reference letters, and we also look for candidates having good academic English level skills. Apart from this, we are looking for candidates who are enthusiastic and curious about computer science discipline and have a motivation to work in this domain.
And definitely, that means the personal statement has to be specifically written, outlining their passions on computer
Yes,
science, for
definitely.
example, or why they want to go into this particular area.
Yes, definitely. We look at the motivation of the candidate and how strongly they are interested in the discipline of computer science and AI in particular.
Nicely put. So, do you have any final words, or is there a message you would like to give out to any future prospective candidates choosing the University of Birmingham in Dubai?
So, what I would like to advise all the future candidates that if they are motivated and they are interested in computer science or any subdomain of computer science, be it cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, or any other areas of computer science, they should definitely consider University of Birmingham Dubai campus, as we are one of the leading universities in the region, and we provide you high quality education closer to your home country, and we are, you can say, one of the top universities in the world who have a presence in this region.
So, wrapping it up, thank you so much, Dr. Humayun, for your time. This was a very insightful conversation. I'm sure we've learned a lot. So, to the viewers, if you want to watch the full session, it will be posted on YouTube and our socials. So, please do watch it, reach out to us if you have any questions. And once again, I'm glad to be here representing SI UK Dubai at the University of Birmingham. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.